Hi, Aquarius. This is Eileen with your November 2022 Psychic Tarot card reading. And so I'm going to do your reading for the month of November. After that, I'll be taking questions from anyone, regardless of your sun sign. Okay. See if I can tune in for you and get you some feedback on your questions. But to start with, I'm just going to do the November reading for Aquarius. So let's see what you have here now. You've got the Temperance card, 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Sun, 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. Oh, hello, G Covington. How are you? And okay, now if I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just tuning into your circumstances. And we've got to start the month with Temperance. Temperance is saying to try to keep good balance in your life. Balance between, your business part of your life, your personal part of your life, but something that just popped into my head. Some of you might have something going on in November that causes you to be very emotional about something, okay? It might be some upsetting news, something unexpected, something that didn't go the way you wanted it to. I'm getting that. I'm tuning in for somebody. That might be just a few of you, because this might be more specific just to a handful of Aquarians. I'm not sure. But I immediately saw some of you being upset about something. And what I'm feeling is this might be one of those full moon moments. I mean, when the moon is full, people they're not quite as calm as they might normally be dealing with different circumstances. You might be more emotional or get more upset. I know for myself, if it's a full moon and I get upset about something, I get extra upset if it's a full moon. So, because, our bodies are made up of so much water, and the moon, has an effect on the water, the water on the earth, the water in your body, and all that. And that's what it feels like. I don't know when the full moon is. I'd have to look at my calendar. But it feels like a full moon moment for some of you, that something is going on that's upsetting, that you might be getting too sensitive about, getting a little too upset about. I'm getting that specifically for a handful, at least, of you Aquarians. But in general, the Temperance card is saying to try to keep a good balance. Try to balance your emotions, keep balance in your life, also between your business, your personal life, etc. But if you have something going on where somebody says something or does something that upsets you, try to stop and take some deep breaths, go out in nature. I mean, I need to be able to follow my own advice, because I'm an Aries, so I almost never do that. I know I need to. But Aries usually react right away. And so don't be like me. Stay calm, walk away, step away, go out, get some fresh air, and think about what it is before you tell somebody off or get really upset with someone for whatever they said or did or didn't do, or you think they did or didn't do, whatever, because there might even be misunderstandings here. That's what I'm getting for some of you. There might just be some miscommunications and misunderstandings that you might overreact to. So that might just be specific to a percentage of you. 4 of Cups next. 4 of Cups is about really appreciating all the good you have in your life, because it's showing here that some of you might be feeling like the glass is half empty, or your goblet, your chalice is half empty or empty. And there's the person standing at the doorway with another chalice full of abundance. And look out the door there. It looks like waves. You're at the beach. You're living at the beach. I mean, really, count your blessings. You may not be living at the beach, but count your blessings. You might have so many good things going on in your life, and you might be going through something, and it could even tie in with whatever I was picking up on about some people getting kind of maybe a little too sensitive or over emotional about some things going on that didn't go right, didn't go the way you wanted them to. But the glass is half full. It's not half empty. Your chalice is half full, and you might be getting some other opportunities to replace something that went wrong in your life also. So if you're crying over spilt milk, as they say, it may not be the problem that it appears to be today, because tomorrow or the next day, someone may be presenting you with something that's even better and that's more aligned with your energy, with who you are, with your life. And so the advice here is to stay positive, be very grateful for all that you have, count your blessings, look at all your abundance, your prosperity, and remember there's always many people worse off than you. Okay. So whatever upset you have, whatever things that went wrong or unhappiness you might experience in the short term, remember you're so much better off than many people around the world at any given time on any given day. And then you don't want to miss out on good opportunities. This is talking about if you have a loss, the universe is replacing it maybe with something better. This could even be in a relationship matter, because cups have to do with love and feelings and emotions and relationships. You may have lost someone in a relationship, but then the universe might have someone lined up in the wings. They are waiting to step into your life to give you the fulfillment and the love that you are aligned with now, that you're supposed to be receiving going forward. That's what I'm getting for a number of you. And so if it's not that, it might be work, it might be some other financial situation, it could be any number of things depending on who you are and what your circumstances are. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a nice card because look, you're out in your garden. Look at all the coins. You're growing money on trees here. The kitty is helping you tend to your coins that you're growing. You got your glass of wine and your book, and just enjoying being in nature. And this is showing that you're making progress. You're laying a foundation for yourself, whatever your craft, your work, whatever it is that you do, you're laying a sound foundation for yourself that's going to, hello, Goddess Nora. Thank you for joining us. You're laying a solid foundation for yourself, for your life. This is something for long term. It's not just something for here today, gone tomorrow. This is something solid that will stay with you from the inception of this, whether it's a business of your own or a career or some other project you're working on. I feel like it's solid, whoever I'm speaking to here, that you can identify with what you're working on right now, your projects, your goals, your dreams, your business, whatever, your career. You're laying a sound foundation for yourself, and it's going to pay off big time for you in the future. It might be paying off now. You might feel it already. That's what I'm getting, the energy from some of you, that you're already feeling that energy of prosperity that you know you have been creating for yourself. So it gives you that really extra good feeling that this is not anything someone just threw into your lap. It's something maybe you thought of or you decided to do. Whatever it is, it's a path you decided to go on in your life, and you know you're in the right place because you're following your own inner guidance. And you know you're already seeing the signs of this being a good path for you. And what I'm seeing is that you go forward as the years go by and really reap the rewards. You really are able to harvest the fruits that you're growing here on the trees and whatever. You're really putting yourself in a strong position for the long term. You have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Now this is about being with the right person for you. Let me get a sip of my tea here. This is a nice scene, sitting at a table at the beach. The two kitties, are they sharing a fish? I think the kitties might be sharing a fish. It reminds me of that old movie, Disney movie, where the two kitties are sharing the spaghetti. And I don't remember the name of it, but it was really cute. Um, you might be too young, whatever your age is, you might be too young to remember that one, but it was a cute scene of the kitties sharing spaghetti. But here, what this is showing for a number of you Aquarians, that it's time for you to meet the right person for you, that you are destined to meet in this lifetime, because both of you are free, whether you're divorced, single, whatever it is, you're both available. You don't have anybody hanging on to you or reeling you back in or any of that. You're both free to engage in a happy love relationship. This is with someone from a previous lifetime that you had a lot of love with, a really good, solid, steady relationship with, a good partnership in friendship and love, romance. That you either meet this person around this time in November or December, or maybe you've met them already. You might still be getting acquainted. This might be somebody that you thought was just your friend, and then all of a sudden, as you get to know them better or spend time with them for one reason or another, the two of you realize that there's a lot more than friendship here. This is a real nice relationship. I don't feel any pressure here. It's very equal. Like nobody's pressuring anyone. Nobody's pushing anyone. You're both taking your time because neither of you know for sure. You just know you really feel good around this person and you enjoy being with them. So you're spending time together to get to know each other and to enjoy each other's company. And as you're doing that, you both are falling in love with each other. You're both in this nothing. You know, so many relationships get complicated because the other person's still involved with somebody or in one way or another. Somebody's trying to reel them back in or pull them back, or they're confused and don't know what they want. I'm getting for whoever this is for, you're both free. Neither of you have anybody hanging on you. And if there was anybody you were seeing casually, it's kind of like they fall by the wayside. Yeah, you're not obligated. You haven't made any commitments to anyone else. You're not obligated to anyone else. And so you're totally free to just enjoy getting to know someone, having nice times together, and falling in love privately at your leisure. That's what I'm getting here for a number of you Aquarians. It's that time. It's just you two are going to cross paths. So it's really nice. I get very nice energy here. Oh, Eileen Nolan. Hello, Eileen, who spells her name like I do. Oh, Goddess Nora says, that's what I've always wanted. Both free, coming to each other. Exactly. It's just, and hello, Michelle. Thank you. And Christy. Good evening. And Maya Campbell. Welcome, everyone. Okay. Next card you have is 10 of Wands. Look at the kitty hanging on. Kitty saying, that's right, just don't let me fall. So this is showing this. It's been a long haul. You've been working hard. Those red boots or shoes, they remind me of some red high top Reeboks I've got put away in a box I haven't worn in years. Anyway, this is showing working, the responsibilities, doing, staying busy, sometimes just being exhausted. It's like, oh, how long do I have to keep going on? And doing it on your own, not having anyone carrying you along. You know, if anything, you're carrying others like the kitty on your back there. So, but it's showing that you never give up. You've had really tough times. Some of you really had the rug pulled out from under you, really been treated like you don't even deserve to have anything good. And yet you just keep going. It's like you realize when people have treated you that way, that they just don't have it together. You know, they're just on a whole different path of their own that's on a lower level somehow, spiritually, like a, lower energy kind of people that would want to either put you down or try to trip you up and hold you back in some way. There's a lot of bitter, miserable people who are lower energy characters out there. And if they see someone being strong or independent and just not giving up, it's like they want to try to chip away at them if they can. They want to try to knock them down or do things, throw things in their path. And they might slow you down at times. But this is showing that you keep getting up and keep going, keep going. And sometimes you're so exhausted from the path you've been on, your journey, and discouraged. And you feel like, why do I have to keep dealing with these things by myself? Like somebody might be alongside with you for a while and then they fall by the wayside and lose interest or get distracted or whatever. But you just keep going. You just keep going and working towards your goals, working towards what you know is right for you and your life. And this is building your strength more and more. You're just getting stronger and stronger with each challenge that you have to face. See, she's walking uphill. It's like an uphill battle at times. But walking uphill is making her legs stronger, carrying all those brooms, making her arms and her body stronger. That kitty on her back, strengthening her shoulders and her back. She's getting stronger. So all these challenges that life has thrown at you for years have just been making you stronger to deal with whatever. So you're getting more and more to a point where you don't even need the weak-willed people. If somebody's trying to throw you off track or criticize you, it's more like, get away. I have no time for you. I have other more important things to focus on in my life than small-minded, negative people. And here, what you're going towards is the sun shining upon your life, blessing you with so much abundance and happiness, joyfulness, love, all the good things in life that you can enjoy, all you can take in, all the sun and light you can take in for yourself, for your friends, your family, your loved ones. And somebody might even be pregnant. This one person here looks like she's pregnant. So somebody might even be giving birth along the way. But that's a joyful occasion too. Look at the kitties being all happy too. This is such a great card here, the Sun card, showing that all your efforts, your struggles, your suffering, whatever you have been going through, that there is light waiting for you. There's something much better than you even have anticipated waiting for you as you go along your journey. And you will know you have earned it every step of the way. Everything you've been through, all the suffering, the hardship, challenges, difficulties, whatever. It's like it's almost like you're just gonna, when you get to this point where the sun is shining on your life, you've got abundance and prosperity and things are really going well. It's like, oh, all those days of carrying all the brooms or struggles, being upset and discouraged, like over here, it's like it all falls by the wayside and you're so joyful. And even though you realize life might still give you more challenges along your path, because this is not the end of the road yet, that you're being rewarded for sticking with it, for staying on your path, for not being swayed, not giving up. You're being rewarded. And the sun is shining upon you, your loved ones, your endeavors, your projects, your goals, your dreams, and giving you some of your beautiful dreams, making them come true. You've got the Five of Swords, and this is arguments or people wanting to give you a bad time. I mean, even right alongside the sun where you're joyful and celebrating. Hello, Erica. Thank you for joining us. Right along here where you are celebrating and the sun and everything's happy and you keep going along your path and there's more negativity being thrown at you. It's kind of like, as long as we're on this earth plane, we can be getting our lives more and more the way we want. But here and there, we still have to deal with different people that want to poke at us, cause trouble, talk behind our backs, gossip, whatever it is. But you've gone through so much already, and you've seen the sun and had the sun basking, that you know you don't have to get yourself too upset about this, because you've already been through so much, that if you have one of these Five of Swords moments, it's like, okay, I'm just going to deal with this and move on, because I know it's temporary. And that's what this is. It's temporary, because sometimes you just got to deal with these small-minded people who are negative or confused or whatever they are, wanting to cause trouble or blame you, point a finger at you, let other people start blaming you for something, all versions of that. And here it is, you got to deal with that. But it's like, don't let these things shake you. Okay. Remember, you've been through a lot. You're very strong now, and you know how to deal with these things, because you've had to deal with them before. So try not to be thrown off. If all of a sudden somebody is saying something completely out of left field, as they say, either accusing you of something or whatever they're doing for who knows what reason, try to just stay calm and be firm and be strong, because you are a strong person. You don't have to let these kind of negative, small-minded people throw you off track. That's what their intention is. It's to make you second guess yourself and not believe in yourself. So whoever has this Five of Swords energy around you in November, don't let them fool you. That's just what I'm getting here. They're trying to fool you into second guessing yourself and not believing in yourself, losing your own faith in yourself and the path you're on. Don't let them succeed. Walk away from them. Stay on your ground. If you have to speak up, and walk away from them. And look what you have right here. Nine of Wands. She's defending herself. She's already been through so much with this Ten of Wands energy here. The Five of Swords, trying to make trouble, but she's strong. Look how strong she is on her feet there. Her body's strong from all she's been through. Kitty's up in the branches there saying, yeah, you get them. And so she's willing to fight and defend herself from whoever is attacking her way of life, whatever that is, trying to put her down, trying to minimize her in some way. It's like she's not buying it now. It's like, no. There may have been a time in my life where I did cave in, where I did think less of myself because people convinced me I wasn't worth something or whatever, but no more. No. I believe in myself, my own inner strength, my journey I'm on. I'm not going to be swayed this time. I've had it with that nonsense. And if you want to fight, we'll fight. Fine. I'm ready to defend myself. You're strong. You're in that position. And you let it be known that they're barking up the wrong tree if they want to mess with you. That's what I get strength with this card here. And then Six of Pentacles. Here you're doing well. You're prospering. It's like you've made it through all these hurdles, people trying to throw you off your path, trying to make you feel like you're in the wrong or you're not worthy, whatever it is. You just managed to get through all of that. And now you're doing well financially. Your money's improving. You're feeling better about your life. You're in a position where people aren't trying to bring you down like they were before. You're in a better place. Some of you might even relocate, I'm feeling like. Hello, Erica. If I didn't say hello, I may have said hello to you already. I don't remember. Some of you might relocate. That's what I'm getting here as I'm looking at this card. Some of you might move to a little bit different area, or you might change jobs. There's something about being in a different environment I'm getting for some of you. I'm still sipping on my tea here. And you're elevated in your position, in your life. You're doing better financially. You're comfortable now. And you're living in a way that you feel free. You feel peaceful. You feel prosperous and abundant. You don't have anybody breathing down your neck or trying to give you a bad time. Somebody who you walk out your door and somebody's out there waiting to criticize you or put you down in one way or another. or you're at work and somebody's trying to pull a rug out from under you or talk behind your back. I'm feeling like you managed to separate yourself from that for a number of you. And be who you are. Be yourself from your heart and soul. And that's when the universe really starts to shower you with abundance and prosperity, because you're living your true life from who you are, from your heart and soul. Whatever you're doing for your business, your craft, your work, whatever, you're doing well. And you're living a good life, enjoying yourself. You're peaceful. Maybe you're getting enough sleep, living a healthier lifestyle, just being peaceful and being grateful, having an attitude of gratitude to all the hell you've been through. Just finally. And here, because you're doing better, you're feeling good about yourself and your life, you feel like you have something to share. So you might be sharing some of your abundance with others, It might be as simple as growing a beautiful garden with your own vegetables and fruits, and you're sharing some of your vegetables with others, whatever it is, or maybe making donations to whoever or whatever organizations, whatever it is, you're feeling more generous because you have finally worked and toiled your way into a much more secure position. What you had started out, what you were working on with that Seven of Pentacles, you're moving up and you're there. And you're in a strong enough position that it would be very difficult for those people who used to pull the rug out from under you to do that now. And they're out of the way anyway. That's why I'm thinking maybe some of you might relocate even to a different environment or change jobs or something. Then at the end, you've got the Hierophant. Hierophant is about going within. So some of you might be meditating. Maybe you can spend more time in nature, where you can get in touch with who you are, get in touch with nature, the nature beings. I mean, the trees, the plants, they all have a spirit, the animals, and just be among them because they don't judge. I mean, to me, they don't anyway. I always feel like I'm completely at home with nature when I'm around the trees and the plants. I don't feel like they're judging me. If anything, sometimes I feel like some of them are telling me they love me. or they're happy to see me or something good. I don't get criticism from them. I'll put it that way. Whereas people, different story altogether. They might be smiling in my face and I'm looking in their eyes and seeing nothing but hatefulness, or they walk away and I'm reading their thoughts and it's or hearing what they're saying to others afterwards, because I'm telepathic. And sometimes people's conversation, especially if it's something negative about me, will just float right into my head. And then it's like, yeah. So all that smiling was nothing but a lot of phony nonsense. But with the trees, the plants, with nature, I never get that. I always get that I fit right in with them. And so Hierophant is about going within, listening to your own inner guidance, not worrying about all the busy and scary stuff they want to tell you about in the news or wherever it is, maybe in your own neighborhood or whatever, or your workplace, all the negative stuff. It's just going within and tuning in to your own inner guidance and wisdom, to the higher powers, the beings, the heavenly beings that want to give you guidance, and nature, the trees and the plants and the animals that might want to communicate with you. So this is a good place to transition, and it fits right in being alongside of that Six of Pentacles card. Like, this is your lifestyle now, after the Ten of Wands, after the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands, to be in a much better place that's more secure, that's more aligned with who you are in your heart and soul, with your spiritual journey that you're on, your spiritual path, that's more elevated than a lot of the small-minded, negative-minded characters that are out there. So, okay, and here Michelle says, wondering about your skills. Have you been reading cards long? When did you decide to do readings for? Thank you for your share. Michelle, I started doing private readings in 1996. That's when I started. And I really did not even know a lot. I had card decks, like tarot card decks. I had collected even in the 1970s, just because I was just attracted to them and liked them. And I used to go to like those little shops, the new age kind of shops, they call them, and get a reading from time to time. And I would buy tarot decks and whatever. And but I just never felt I had the talent for that, or the psychic abilities for that. And in 1996, I decided I wanted to try it. And so I bought my Angel Tarot deck that I've used all across all those years. And I didn't even know the meanings of most of the cards. And I was doing readings with those. I started out with one of those one of those psychic lines, very briefly, that was advertised on TV back in those days. And I think they were just a big, it was a big business operation is what it was. People, I think, would call a 900 number, and I was doing this from home. They would send a call to you and all that. And I remember I was learning how to read the cards. I had even made up some kind of a chart for myself, or I had the book with me to read what they meant, and people kept hanging up on me. And so I would have the book in my hand, I'd be hurrying and flipping to that page. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. And I would start kind of trying to rephrase whatever it would say to the person. And people were hanging up, slamming the phone down on me left and right. And so one day I was in the midst of all this, and I had the cards laid out on my desk, and I said, oh, the heck with this. I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind. And I threw the book across the room, started focusing in on the cards and telling people what I was getting from the cards. And that's when people started really wanting to listen to me and saying how accurate I was, et cetera, et cetera. And after that, I quit that other job that was very brief and started my own card reading business from there. So anyway, that's how I got started. But I used to have psychic visions from the time I was very young, 3 or 4, and then or later, like in my 20s, they kind of push that stuff out of your head when you're in school and all that kind of stuff. You got the reading, writing, arithmetic, and all that kind of stuff gets pushed back. But when I was in my 20s, I would have psychic visions. And I mean, I'm 68 now, but in my 30s and all that. So anyway, when I finally just started focusing on the cards and seeing what they meant to me and what images I was getting, and even a lot of times it had nothing to do with the meaning of the card. And matter of fact, that same angel deck that I use now, they don't even sell those anymore, but I still use those for my private readings. And I don't read the meanings of the cards because I see people in those cards, and I see situations and people and all that in that deck. And so I just use them for that. And but anyway, so then along the way, I like using all these other decks, though, because I get so many stories and so much information from the various decks. So that's why I've been enjoying this Witches Tarot. What's this one called? The Everyday Witch. I've been enjoying these. I was using this other deck, this deck, for a long time, and I'm still using these. But I've been enjoying these because I'm getting all different information and stories out of these cards. So anyway, but yeah. And let's see, very cool. Thank you, Michelle. And Eileen says, Eileen Nolan, I'm a Capricorn. Many tarot readers say I am coming into money soon. Do you see? Oh, let me finish up here. I want to pick some for Aquarius, because this has been Aquarius reading here I've been doing. Let me pick some oracle cards, because this is the Everyday Witch oracle cards here. So let me shuffle these and fan them out, and let's see what the Aquarians oracle card messages are. Yeah, my son's an Aquarius. His birthday is January 26th. Okay, let's see. So what are the messages for Aquarius for November? What are the messages for Aquarius for November? Let's see. Okay, give another shuffle and fan these out. Affirmation for positive change. I like this card. Look at the mermaid out in the water. She's looking out at the big ship out there, her and the kitty on the little boat there, little canoe. It's like she's ready to go out and embark on a new journey. This is in line with this reading. It's moving along on your path, on your journey in life, making progress, leaving what no longer serves you to move on to what works better for you and your life. Okay, let's see. This is, again, tying in rebirth and reinvention. Look at that. Look at the dolphins out there leaping out of the water. Kitties there along the shoreline. Are these little turtles, baby sea turtles, going out to sea? Let me look under my light. To me, these look like baby sea turtles going out to sea. Yeah, I think that these are supposed to be a bunch of baby sea turtles. It's a beautiful imagery. Rebirth and reinvention. A new beginning. A new dawn is breaking. This is a new beginning for you. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This transitions, moving on from whatever no longer serves you in your life, making fresh start, new beginning, just a rebirth. Yeah. Yeah, leaving the past behind, all the difficulties, the challenges. It's like you're coming into that phase of your life where that's what's going on for you. And then you have water magic. Yeah, being around water can be very magical. You can get inspiration. You can get psychic messages. That's pretty common for me to get psychic information when I'm around water, any kind of water, even doing laundry or something. It's just something about the water that it's like a conduit, to help carry information. So it's good if you can be in an area where there is water. Maybe it's a lake or a beach or just, even in your shower or something. Pay attention to, try to keep your mind clear. Pay attention to any kind of information that might be coming to you. Insights, intuitive thoughts, feelings. Yeah, like if you've got something on your mind you're focusing on, maybe you've been meditating on something, some solutions or guidance, direction to make sure you're staying on your path, on your course, and be just receptive and open and have a relaxed, open mind when you're around water, even in the shower, just to pay attention to any kind of feelings, thoughts, guidance that you get. And let me interject one other thing. When you tune in and you're getting inner guidance, whether this is for sometimes it's your own deceased family members that are around you and trying to give you messages. Sometimes it's your guardian angels. Sometimes it's other heavenly beings around you that are helping you, there to help you and guide you. But the more receptive that you become to tuning in to information, the more you might be like a beacon to negative entities that are in the spirit world also. Because I have had that in my life. It's like they know you can tune into them and they want to kind of rattle you in one way or another, say something that upsets you. If you are ever finding that you're tuning in and you're getting your guidance, or you feel like, oh, that sounds like my relative, that sounds like my deceased parent or uncle or a friend or whatever, that's fine, if you can recognize the personality. But if you are getting some kind of negative words or statements of some kind that scare you or make you uneasy or uncomfortable, and you don't even know who the heck that is, that's probably some negative being, entity, who's roaming around just looking for somebody to give a bad time to. Okay, because they're out there for sure. I know I've had them over the years, and all I ever do is just tell them to, you know, hit the road, go, and destroy. You know, I'll just start asking God and my guardian angels to protect, put the white light of protection around us and destroy all evil or negative energies. I mean, I don't have any patience for them. I'm not trying to be understanding to them or anyway. It's like, it's like dissipate them into nothing. I mean, I'm not the kind towards evil energies at all. So, and I do notice a difference when I ask God and my guardian angels. I'll notice, I feel like they're removing them from my environment. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that once, if you're practicing receiving information and you're getting little messages or little words that come into your mind from someone, say, oh, that sounds like my aunt, or that sounds like my grandmother or my mother, or whoever that might be in the spirit world, that's fine. When it's coming with love, that's fine. When it comes with something scary, that's some other entity trying to hassle you. Okay, just so you know. So you don't want to have any patience for those kind. Anyway, so that is Aquarius reading for November. And then now, let me see who, and anyone can ask questions now after the reading. It doesn't matter what sign you are. Oh, let's see. Beverly says, Eileen, I'm Capricorn with Venus in Aquarius. Okay, Beverly, good. Ciara's star, love and light to all, especially my fellow Aquas. Love that rebirth card, Eileen. Reminds me of the star card. Yeah, good point. Aquarius with a lot of Pisces in my chart, hence the water. There you go. There you go. So water should be really good for you and your intuition, especially since you have Pisces in your chart. I'm in Aries on the cusp of Pisces, and I've got Scorpio moon, and I really believe that Pisces and Scorpio influence has really helped me in the intuition and psychic area. I really believe there's a lot to do with that. Okay, and so let me see who asked me a question. Was it Beverly? Somebody asked me a question. Oh, yeah, Eileen Nolan. Eileen, I still have name the same too. Let's see. I'm a Capricorn. Many tarot readers say I'm coming into money soon. Do you see this as true? Eileen, I feel like you're going to be okay financially. I don't want to say you're coming into a lot of money soon, you know, because, you know, the truth is a lot of psychics, tarot readers, they say that to make people happy because they want them to keep coming to them for readings or whatever, you know, whether it's they're paying for it or just watching their channel. So I'm a little skeptical when people say that. The Seven of Cups is showing that you have a lot of things you would like to purchase when you do have the money, and you would like to have a lot of love in your life too. Let's see. Six of Cups. This is about love again. Eileen, do you have someone in your life for love right now, for romance? Or I don't know, you might be married or something, but do you have anyone in your life? Because this is showing more about love than money coming your way. But love is very valuable too. Let's see. Here's another one about love. Eileen, do you have someone in your life romantically right now? Are you in a relationship? I keep getting more cards about love than I do about money coming into your life. And I'm not saying you won't have money. Seasonal harvest. See, I feel like you will have money. You're going to be secure. I keep feeling like you're going to be secure financially. That kitty's got interesting ears. Look, the ears are folded down or something, or little ears. Different looking ears on that kitty. This is showing me that you will be secure with your money. You'll be stable and secure in your life, in your environment, in your home. But the cards that kept coming out had to do with love. Let's see. That was Eileen. Eileen, I'm waiting for you to tell me if you're in a relationship. Okay, G, Covington. I'm moving to a new state by the end of the year for employment. Yeah, you could be. You could be, G. I just feel money is some kind of increase in your money, G. That's what I'm getting for you. There's some kind of increase, some kind of, oh, look, you got the Chariot card. That's forward movement for you, taking charge, moving forward. But I'm feeling money for you, G, an increase somehow. So if that involves moving to a different state, you very well could be. Look, you've got the Nine of Cups, the Wish card, and the Queen of Pentacles. That's money also. Those are very strong cards, G. Something good. You've got something good on track that you're developing here. You're on the right track, G. You're doing something right. It's going to be paying off for you. That's what I'm getting. So keep pursuing these goals of yours because it looks like you know what you're doing. You're using visualization also. You're going to be taking charge and moving forward, and you're going to be comfortable. See that? This Queen of Pentacles, she's comfortable. She's doing well. She's secure financially. This is you taking charge with this Chariot. Even if you feel a little uneasy about it or not certain about things, you move forward. Don't hesitate is what I'm hearing. Don't hesitate. If you've got a good opportunity and it makes sense to you, as long as it really does make sense, even though you might be having a little fear, kind of nervousness, don't hesitate. Take control and move your Chariot forward because it's leading to this Queen of Pentacles. This is your Nine of Cups where you're visualizing, picturing what you want. Kitty's having a little paw to claw playfulness here with a crab. But she's visualizing what she wants, and she's got all her cups lined up here. That's the Wish card. That's a wish coming true, G. Yeah, you're looking good here, G. Like you're going to be in good shape. Let's see. I didn't get an answer back from. I was asking earlier for that. For her to let me know if she. That was Eileen. I was asking. She didn't answer me back. Oh, thank you, G. Thank you for your generous donation. Thank you very much. Okay, and then we have Erica says, congratulations, G. G says, happy days, definitely. Let's see, Jess Ree, or I'm saying Ree, it might be Rye, Jess Ree. Hi, everyone. Blessings to all. Blessings to you too, Jess. Rachel S. Will I find a job with better pay soon, please, Eileen? I am single and concerned about my financial security. Rachel, I feel somebody really loves you. Somebody loves you a lot. You're single. It could be someone's going to be falling in love with you, Rachel. I get somebody adoring you. I mean, it could be somebody in the spirit world who's watching over you, maybe a relative that's deceased or something. I don't know. I think you got a nice relationship coming your way, Rachel. That's what I feel like I'm tuning into here for you. A nice, happy love relationship. Oh, look, you got the King of Cups here. King of Cups. King of Cups is someone doing well. Ace of Pentacles. Rachel, will I find a job with better pay? This is a good omen for you that you're finding. See, she's got that pentacle she's holding up. The Ace of Pentacles. That's prosperity. That's a new beginning. A new beginning. Yeah. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, being financially prosperous. Let me see. Wait a minute. What's this one here? It's the ending of some old way of life, a new transition for you, Jess. Oh, this is Rachel. I'm sorry, Rachel, I'm talking to. It's the end of worrying because you've been worrying about things, because that's what I'm feeling like. You've been worrying too much, and you'll be celebrating. Yeah, things are going to be a lot better. See, this is coming up here, the 9 of Swords. You've been worrying about things. So what you need to do is start visualizing what you want for your life, what kind of work you want, your money, all that sort of thing. And it looks like things will be improving for you. So just visualize, and it's hard if you're worrying. So try not to worry if you've been worrying about your money or your job or any other thing like that. Whatever it is that's been bothering you, try to put that off to the side. Don't worry about it. And someone's going to be falling madly in love with you, I feel. So there's some kind of love coming to you, Rachel. Someone's going to just be adoring you, I feel like. I don't feel like it's just somebody in the spiritual world. I mean, I feel like in the spirit world, yes, you have love and you have protection around you. But I feel like there's going to be a real romantic love interest for you coming up. And it's going to help soften whatever circumstances you're in. That's what I feel like. It's going to soften things for you and make you feel a little more secure, even though your tendency might be to worry. Rachel says, really need it here. Trying not to worry, but occasionally I do, so I don't need to buy a Powerball ticket tonight. Look, I wouldn't rule it out. You want to be open to the universe. I mean, is it like $1 or $2? You know, if it's not going to break the bank, I wouldn't rule it out. I would spend $1 or $2 a week on a lottery ticket. Somebody's winning that money. I just wouldn't put your paycheck into it, you know, because the universe needs doors open to deliver good to you. Okay. So you never know. I wouldn't rule that out. Just don't squander your money on Powerballs or whatever. But, you know, who cares? I don't think it's anything wrong with buying one. To me, you know, if I was near a store and a counter and I was aware of it, maybe I'd buy one. I don't know. But okay, 160 million. Oh, in Australia. Yeah, and sometimes a bunch of different people will win it and they'll split it up. But, you know, I mean, I think I'd be happy to win $20,000 or $50,000. I'd be ecstatic. So I wouldn't. That's what always surprises me. It's like when there's a big, large payout, everybody wants to buy a ticket. And I mean, I normally don't buy tickets, but I think I might start buying one a week, like spend $1 or $2 a week just to leave doors open for the universe for myself. I mean, I would be ecstatic if I want. I'd be happy to win anything because I never expect to win anything. That's why I never buy lottery tickets. But somebody's winning money. Sometimes it's 5,000, 10,000, 20, 50, 100,000, whatever. So I mean, you know, it's money. So Erica says, me too. Yeah. Rachel too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't need 160 million. I'd rather, you know, to me, I'd be happy with anything because it's money I didn't have to toil away for. I just purchased a ticket at a counter. So, yeah, what the heck? And I mean, I know I'm in Florida. They say they use that money for education and for the schools and all kind of different projects and stuff. So, you know, for the most part, they're spending it on things that help the citizens. I don't know if all of it goes that way, but I know a lot of it does. Jess, always grateful for anything. Yeah, I agree with you, Jess. We always have things to be grateful for, even if we have some upsetting things that happen or whatever. It's always good to be grateful and have an attitude of gratitude. Then the universe brings you more to be grateful for. So, let's see. Wait a minute, I gotta go back. Eileen. Okay, you said yes. Thank you. What is the cost of a private? No love in my life. No relationship. Okay. Oh, Eileen, if you look, you can scroll down on my page and you'll see the rates. And then also there's a link to my website, but the rates are like 20 minutes or $48. Let's say, 30 minutes is $68. 45 minutes is $88, and 1 hour is $110. So it ranges from $48 to $110 for the private reading. And I typically do them over the phone unless someone, well, for the United States and Canada, I do them over the phone. If somebody's out of the country, like in Australia or wherever, then I do on Skype, unless they want to call me on the phone. People can call me on the phone too if they want. I just don't, my calling plan on my phone lets me call Canada at no charge. I can call Puerto Rico. You know, I'm limited though, and where I can call at no charge. So otherwise I do Skype, or somebody can call me if they don't have Skype also on the phone. But yeah, so I've got the rates listed. If you scroll down on my page, like if you're watching a video and you just scroll down in the text, you'll see that. And also there's a link to my website, which is also called psychiceileen.com. There's a link to the website, and that's it. Oh, you're in Miami. Okay, I'm on the other coast. I'm over in Sarasota County, Erica. Yeah, we had the hurricane. We didn't have power for a good while. We didn't have internet. We had on September 28th, we had Hurricane Ian. The power went out. We didn't get our power back until October 8th. And then we didn't get our internet back until October 16th. So all I had was a little, my son's little, that I gave him when he was a teenager, and now he's in his 30s. It was a little Sony Walkman radio to find out what was going on with the hurricane and the whole thing. So yeah, it was hot weather. No air conditioning. That was no fun. Anyway, so Eileen, wait, who was it asking? Thank you. Oh, Eileen. So you can email me, Eileen, if you want to make an appointment for a reading, a private reading. My email address is there, and then we can schedule your reading also. So just let me know if you decide you want a private reading. And let's see, Erica, Miami, Erica. Yeah, it was very hot and humid here. And anybody else with a question before I close it out? And then I'm going to do another one tomorrow also. Yeah, I might be doing Cancer tomorrow if anybody likes to watch the Cancer videos. And then there'll be Virgo and Libra and Scorpio coming up in the days ahead. On Friday night, let's see, today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. Friday, I'm just going to do the general reading for everybody, all signs, and then take questions after that one. And yeah, you're over in Miami. You probably got some wind and some rain, but we were right in it over here where I am. We had it as a category 3 or 4. It lasted for hours upon hours. My son's bedroom window blew out. We had to barricade it, and he had to push against the barricade, him or me part of the time, all the way until about 9:30 at night, from 3 in the afternoon when the window blew out. It was very concerning. I was really concerned. More windows, because his little bedroom window was easy for us to barricade and keep it in place. But I was worried about some of the larger windows that are in my room and the kitchen blowing out. Our garage door was rattling and banging from the wind all afternoon. It was disturbing, because if one of those other things had blown out, it would have gotten out of control for us. But Eric, Eileen, I'm waiting for the VA judge to sign off on my documents for retirement benefits, pension benefits. Okay, let's see. That's Erica. And Eileen Nolan says, waiting for the VA. Let me see. Let me look at Erica's right now. Waiting for the VA judge to sign off on my documents for retirement benefits, pension benefits. VA judge. Well, I feel like you're going to be getting your benefits. So you got the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if it's a male or female judge, but I've got the Queen of Swords here, which is someone who's very critical thinking, you know, very detail oriented. Page of Wands, that's an indicator of good news about money or work situation. Let's see. Oh, Jess says I asked earlier, but I guess you didn't see it. Wait, where'd that? You know that it disappeared about the VA benefits, that whole message. I don't even see it. Was it deleted? Did you delete it? That's interesting. All of a sudden, that question disappeared. I'm a widow and a military spouse. I feel like you got your money coming to you, but there's something holding it up. Have they been questioning something about it? Oh, you're welcome, Eileen. Thank you. Erica, have they been holding? It's further up in chat. Oh, okay, because I totally. Ah, there it is. Okay. What? I'm feeling something holding them up for some reason, but I don't feel like it's because anything's wrong. Erica, does that make any sense to you? Do they sometimes try to cut the benefits and make them smaller or do something like that? I mean, does anybody ever just go and try to trim them somehow where you're not supposed to get quite as much VA benefits? Because it just feels like you're getting benefits, but it feels like it's being held up for some reason. Unless the judge is just really busy. Now, that could be what I'm getting. It could be the judge is really very, since COVID, they've been changing staff. Yes, they can cut them or whatever. It could be that the judge is swamped with a whole lot of other things, and your case is kind of buried down there under a stack. Because I'm getting this little uneasy feeling. I feel like there's money coming for you. I wouldn't be surprised if yours is under a stack of other cases and things like that. But I am wondering if they're going to try to cut them a little bit, trim them somehow, where you don't get quite as much. I'm getting that kind of a little suspicion for some reason. I mean, do you have any suspicion of that, Erica? Not that they would cheat you out of them completely, but they might try to say, oh, no, the correct amount, it should only be this amount instead of that amount or something like that. Yeah, you believe that. Yeah. But there is money coming. You will get benefits. I'm not certain if it's going to be the full amount. But it'll be okay. I feel like it'll be okay, but almost like, wait a minute, wasn't it supposed to be more than that? Or that I'm getting that kind of feeling from this for some reason. So I don't know if you've ever heard of these kind of cases ending up like that, where somehow whatever you thought somebody was supposed to get ends up being a little less than they were expecting. Nothing yet with the lawyers. Okay. Yeah. Well, just stay on top of it, Erica. And because that's what what I'm getting kind of this, and I hate to say this, I'm getting a little bit of that tightwad mentality is what I'm getting. That's what's so aggravating, because the veterans benefits, they should not ever be having to wait. Veterans, their spouses, their families should not ever be kept waiting. I mean, you know, the U.S. pushes them off, takes and has them serving in these crazy countries, getting shot or who knows what, shot at or killed or maimed or whatever. It changes their life in one way or another forever. Otherwise, they might have PTSD, whatever they call that. You know, it's dangerous, dangerous, uncomfortable conditions. I mean, really, really, in these countries with out in the desert, you know, how do you even go use the bathroom, you know? I mean, I can only imagine, you know, just difficult conditions. And they're lucky if they come back with all their limbs and in good health. And so the VA shouldn't always prioritize. They should be our country, the VA, the veterans really should get priority treatment, them, their families, whatever. They should never, ever, ever be denying them or making them wait extra long periods for anything. And so it's kind of like they, you know, it's just, it's, you know, there's a lot of improvements that could be made, you know, even if their intentions are somewhat good, it's like they could make a lot of improvements. And you were his caregiver, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So I just feel like anybody who's, you know, out there putting their life on the line for our country like that, they or their families should not suffer any more than absolutely completely necessary because of that job, you know. And but yet I'm feeling that they want to be lean on your payments. So I don't know if they'll manage to get away with it or not. They may not, especially if you got a lawyer. I'm glad you got a lawyer, Erica, because at least they might be able to make sure they don't roll over you. I am wondering, that's making me wonder, because I'm normally not even thinking about those things, but it's making me wonder if they do that with many other people, where they try to short them on the money they're supposed to get. But yeah, I'm glad you got a lawyer to help you, Erica. So don't cut your lawyer loose until everything's been resolved, if you can. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you. I'm going to picture you having a good payout here and getting the right amount that's due you and your family. Yeah, that's good, Erica. I'm glad. Okay, and G, let's see. Eclipse. Oh, wait. Jess says, I'm an Aquarius sun, Taurus moon, Scorpio rising, Libra Venus, Leo North Node. I was wondering how the eclipse was going to affect me. Jess, I'm feeling like the eclipse. And you know, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know if the eclipse is supposed to affect people in a negative way or a positive way or what. I'm feeling like, oh, good. Okay, Erica, good for you. I'm feeling like, I feel like it's more your own thought processes, like what goes on inside of you, that matters more so that you should, how do I want to say this? The eclipse, I'm sure, is something, it's a powerful energy. I'm feeling like you need to raise your vibration. That's what I'm getting. Raise your vibration more, because the eclipse feels like it's a powerful energy. And I'm feeling like you're kind of under the radar, so to speak, and you need to raise your vibration so you're vibrating out your energy on a higher level, meaning very positive energy. You're vibrating out there of strength, confidence out into the universe. And I'm feeling you can harness the energy from the eclipse, because I feel it does have a strong energy. That eclipse is a big, strong energy. And if you can raise your own energy level to kind of resonate with that strong energy of the eclipse, that it's almost like you're riding on a wave and helping to create, co-create your life, your visualizations, your dreams. but you got to raise your own vibration where you're radiating out in a really strong, confident way while you're picturing and identifying with what you want for your life. That's what I'm getting, Jess. I think that might be advice for anybody to tell the truth, but that's how I'm seeing it for you, Jess. Okay, and let's see here. Wait, somebody else asked me something. Beverly, my Venus. I think somebody else asked me something too. Oh, hi, Biker Babe. How are you doing? Good evening. Oh, you're welcome, Jess. Okay, Beverly says, my Venus in Aquarius has been very dry for scores of years. Any rain coming? Scores of years. Any rain coming? My Venus in Aquarius. Do you mean your love life? What are you talking about, Beverly? Is that your love life you're referring to, Beverly? That's a very sophisticated way. Is that your love life you're talking about? I think so, Biker Babe. Oh, G asked a question. Okay, G, I'm going to go back and look. What? Are you talking about his romance coming to you, Beverly? I'm waiting for your answer. Let me see what G asked me. G, let me go scroll up and look for you, G. I answered the one about the moving by the end of the year. Was there another question, G, that you asked? I answered that one. Was there another one that you, or did you, were you not there when I was talking about that? I was talking about that for you about moving. G, okay, yeah, you answered back and said thank you. Let's see. I'm looking to see if you asked me something else here. Oh, is my soulmate coming next year, you say? Okay, let's see. Gee. Oh, gee, you do have someone you're supposed to be with. I'm feeling their energy is with you. I believe they're really wanting you like you're wanting them. That's what I'm getting for you, G. They're resonating with you already. They're tuning into you. Or do you feel like you're tuning into somebody without just off and on, G, like you get a glimpse or a little feeling, a sensation of the right person being with you from time to time? Because I feel like they're tuning into you here and there. Are you feeling them? Just, it might be just a brief moment where you have an image of yourself with someone, or that you just feel a closeness with someone that you're supposed to be with. I'm feeling they're resonating with you already. So they could be circulating around you at this time in your life somewhere. A bit, yes, yeah, because there is someone real strong for you, G, that is coming. And it could be in the coming year. I feel like they're circulating around you now. They might live near where you live or something. Their energy is strong for you, G. They've been imagining you. You two knew each other in a previous lifetime. You were very, very close. It was a wonderful love relationship, G. And you two are supposed to be together. They're determined to be with you. They know you're there. They sense you. They sense you. They have a strong presence. This is someone strong and solid and confident, sure of themselves, clear-minded, well-balanced, proactive. This person is not, they're confident, they're strong. They're the type that will speak up for themselves, speak up for you. Yeah, they're a strong energy, but it's positive. It's all good strength. It's not big ego and bossiness or any of that kind of thing. It's someone who's there for you, like a rock, you know. This person's going to be your rock, G, and they're coming towards you. You are going to be with them, the two of you. I think you should start imagining your person being in your life, having that beautiful love and security, just feeling the simplicity of it, just get a sense of any day of the week that the two of you are just together. Maybe you're watching a movie, having some popcorn. Maybe you're just, hanging out together, relaxing or something. Get a sense of that picture and just feel it, feel the energy. They do have a strong character, but it's good. When I say strong, I mean this is good. This is an intelligent person who's solid. It's just a solid character who doesn't mess around. If they say yes, they mean yes. If they say no, they mean no. If they say right, they mean right. Left, they mean, some people say one thing, do another. This person's not like that. They're very steady, honest, solid, feet on the ground, good head on their shoulders, solid, good character person, nice looking. But the character, strong, solid character is what I'm getting. So yeah, they could be with you by next year, but I feel like they're around you this year, although we only got a couple of months left of the year. I'm wondering if somehow you might cross paths this year, even as an acquaintance. You may not all of a sudden start dating and have a whirlwind romance. It might just be getting acquainted, like, oh, hi, how you doing? And then maybe you see him again somewhere, or see him again somewhere. It could be something like that unfolds. Gee, I'm not sure. But you got to start resonating on this higher level, G, and identifying with this person, because I feel like whatever experiences you had in the past, they pushed you back. They pushed you into yourself, where you became maybe more inward, more humbled by life and by the difficult experiences or relationships. And so you got to step forward in your energy and start feeling it. Feel confident, feel secure and strong, and feel your light. Gather that light that you have available to you and radiate that light out into the universe so they can identify you better. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, and let's see. And Biker Babe, my ex's girlfriend blocked my children on Facebook. What is going on? The ex's girlfriend. Well, is your ex on Facebook? Does your ex have a Facebook page? I'm feeling like the ex's girlfriend is really trying to block you. That's what I'm getting, Biker Babe. The girlfriend doesn't want you in the picture. Block my children. And she looks at your children like they're little yous. There are many me's for you. That's how she's looking at them. She's just being petty, very petty and selfish. She's very self-centered. She thinks she's something. Okay. And she's being hateful and petty, and wants to push you back in a corner, and wants to push your kids back in the corner too. That's what I'm getting. So, yeah, you thought so. There you go. She hated me, but his children. I feel like she's just clumping them in there with you. They're mini me's for you. That's how I feel like she's looking at them. She knows they're his kids, and a lot of them, they take after him too. He is letting this happen. I feel like he's uncomfortable with it. That's what I feel like. Did you talk to him about it, or does he have his own Facebook page that they can go on his page instead of hers? Or is this on his page, or the two of them share a page? What's the deal with that? Because I feel like he's uncomfortable about what she's doing. He can't talk to you. Oh, she doesn't let him or something. I feel like he is uncomfortable with her doing that. And she's so petty and hateful. Yeah. I think you got to just explain to the kids that the girlfriend is just petty. She's selfish. She's immature, very immature. That's what I'm getting. She's very immature, self-centered. Oh, and she's insecure. She's insecure. That must be beautiful little ones, biker babe, she said. G says that. She's very insecure, biker babe. That's what I'm getting. Very insecure. You know what? I mean, you and your ex may or may not be on good terms, but I think he's got a lot of respect for you, believe it or not, biker babe. And he expressed that to the insecure girlfriend. That's what I feel like. There you go. He still loves you. He does. He has a lot of respect for you. He cares about you. He loves you. And he says good things about you to her. And yeah, well, she's a good mother, or she's a good woman, she's a good mother, you know, she's a good person, you know. He says positive things, and it just makes her feel shrunken up and little, like she's not valuable, or like she's just a little girl, or she's nothing, you know, like she's not strong, or it just it fuels her insecurity, because she's insecure anyway. And there you go. Very petty, just self-centered. She likes to think she's everything. You know, she apparently thinks of herself as being, is she good looking or something? She thinks she's real sexy is what I'm getting from her. She thinks she's really pretty and sexy. And that's what she tries to flaunt, is her sexy. You see that? She thinks she is. She's got one of those magic mirrors, I guess. So apparently those exist, because there was this person I used to do readings for her on a pretty regular basis, and she was in her 50s, and she was always getting hooked up with these guys in their 20s or maybe 30. And you know, I really always got the impression they were just using her for one thing or another. Then they would disappear, either her money ran out or whatever, I don't know. And it's crazy to take that up. Magic mirror, that's right. And so one time, you know, she was telling me about the guy who was 30 or in his 20s. Now she's in her 50s. And I'm saying to her, she goes, well, why doesn't he want to see me anymore? And all this sort of thing. And I said, you know, guys in their 20s and 30s, they want to date, they don't want to date a woman in her 50s. They want to date girls in their 20s, you know. And she says to me, well, you know, Eileen, she says, when I look in the mirror, even though I'm 55 or whatever age was, she says, when I look in the mirror, I see myself when I was 29. And I said, really? I said, well, where'd you get that mirror? You know, I want one of those. So I guess she had a magic mirror, because my mirror shows my age really clear. So anyway, this girlfriend really, like the rave says, I see my mother. There you go. So yeah, I totally do. I wish I could look in my mirror and see me when I was 29. I mean, I'm 68 now. I see at least a 68-year-old woman. So so I should have asked her to send me one of her mirrors when she was telling me about that, because that really sounded like a pretty good mirror to have. So yeah, this girlfriend, she thinks she's something. She thinks she's sexy and good looking and the whole thing, but she's very insecure, very petty, and very hateful. And so don't be surprised at any of these other pranks she pulls. And yeah, I think it's a good idea to tell your ex about the Facebook situation. And she's 60. There you go. Well, she thinks she's some sexy thing. I'll tell you that. She really does. So I don't know. You know, maybe she dresses up in clothes that she thought. I have no idea. But she thinks she's hot. So anyway, tell your ex, because it's hurting. Tell him it hurts your kids' feelings if they can't even see him on Facebook or communicate with him or show him what they're up to on Facebook. It's not fair to the kids. And so, you know, you ought to tell him. He won't want to talk about it. Oh, well, if he's not going to want to talk about it, tell the kids to forget about Facebook and send him a text message or call him on the phone. She wants him to herself. Yeah, she does, but it's not going to be that way. No, no, it won't be. He loves you and those kids, and he does not really love her. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, he likes her, he enjoys being with her, but he knows she's kind of a phony. You know, she's phony and petty and thinks she's hot and all that. He knows that. He's just enjoying her company, but it's not. He doesn't look at her like she's a solid kind of person like he looks at you. He looks at you and the kids much better. Yeah. So she's not going to have her way. She might appear to temporarily, but not in the long term. No. But tell them to communicate with him in other ways, and don't worry about the petty. Because not only that, if she's looking at everything, she might delete things or who knows what. So just tell the kids, call him on the phone, text him, do stuff like that. Don't bypass her, because she's not going to be helpful in any way. Anyway, so yeah, I can imagine that. Tell your kids just to contact him another way. Oh, there's Shell. Happy Friday it's Friday morning for Shell in Australia. Yeah, it's Thursday night. Isn't it Wednesday? I thought today was Wait, is today Thursday? I thought today's Wednesday. Friday. Isn't today Wednesday? Do I have my days mixed up? I thought it was Wednesday night. Oh, there you go. Oops, sorry, it's Thursday. Yeah, you threw me off for a second. I'm thinking I lost a day, which sometimes happens, you know. It's like I get my days mixed up. Okay, so yeah, so happy Thursday. Good morning to you, Shell. So, oh, you got a day off. Just got a day off. I think it means a day off. Yeah. Okay, Biker Babe. Anybody else, Shell? Anybody else have a question? I'm going to close it out pretty soon, and then I'll be on again tomorrow. I hope a little earlier, maybe in the late afternoon or early evening. I'm not sure. So just be on the lookout for an announcement. And I do plan to be on tomorrow, probably with the Cancer reading, I believe. So anybody else have a question before I close it out? Anybody? And thanks again, G, for your generous donation. I do appreciate the donations. And anyone also, if you want to make a donation, if you go to my PayPal link there, it goes straight to my PayPal account too. So anyway, let's see. Oh, your Cancer, Shell. Okay. Well, I'm pretty much, I think I'm going to do Cancer tomorrow, Shell. So check in tomorrow. G says you're welcome. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Erica, Eileen, this was great. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. Thank you. All right, everybody. Well, have a nice evening or day, whatever it is for you. And I will be back again tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon or evening time, Eastern time. You know, I'm on New York time, so I'll be up on the Gold Coast. Okay, Shell, great, great. Shell, is the Gold Coast the one that's tropical, more tropical, where you can grow the tropical plants and everything? You're welcome, Biker Babe. Shell, is the Gold Coast the one where people can grow more of the tropical plants and trees and everything? Is that the Gold Coast? It is. Okay. Yeah, I may have told you this before. I was in the past. I haven't checked on his channel in a while, but he has a good channel. I know the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's called Real Life Fruitopia. Fruitopia, you know, like a fruit that you eat. He grows he's just showing all his fruit trees that he grows, and he's got a nice size big yard, big backyard or whatever. And he and his wife just eat lots and lots and lots of fruit, fresh tropical fruits that they grow. And then there's been some other channels that I've followed here and there where they were in that part of Australia where they can have all these beautiful tropical environments. And that's what I love, love, love. So, yeah, there have been some nice channels. I haven't checked on those in a while. I've been so busy. I need to go look those up again sometime, though, because I was enjoying it when I was watching those. Let's see, a few days away. Be nice. Oh, okay. I'll look it up. That might be Sunshine Coast, a few hours further up the coast. I know he said where he was. I'm not sure. For some reason, Brisbane. Is that a tropical area of Brisbane? I don't know why that name just came to my mind, but that might not be where he is. I haven't watched him in months and months and months, so I don't quite remember. I just know he can grow those tropicals. And there was another channel that I watched too, where they can do the tropicals and everything. It's just a lot of pretty things. Oh, 2 hours from you. Oh, okay. He may have said he's there, or maybe some other channel where they were saying they were around there. But yeah, I've got to go look them up again because that was fun watching those channels. Anyway, okay, everybody. Yeah, so look out for the Cancer video tomorrow, the live stream sometime in the at mid to late afternoon or early evening. I don't know yet. I'll just have to see how my day is going tomorrow. Let's see. Mark is, sufficient me, Mark. Oh, wait. Self-sufficient me. I've seen that guy too. Yeah. I've been on his channel a number of times watching him. He's got those big above ground things with the metal planters and all that. Yes, definitely I've watched his. Definitely. He was one of the ones I was watching at that time. Yeah, he grows all kinds of things. He's brilliant. Yeah, he does a lot. So, yeah, there's some interesting channels. But there was one that I watched, one or two, where it's just all kinds of beautiful tropical plants too, though. Not just the kind that you grow to eat, all kind of beautiful tropical foliage and all that sort of thing. I'm trying to remember that one, but I haven't seen it in such a long time. It was so beautiful. It was there. If I see that again, I'll have to tell you that one because it's just this beautiful environment somebody created on just a regular sized residential lot, but you would never know it with all the beautiful tropical foliage and trees. And oh my God, it's heaven on earth. So there were a couple of them I saw that were in Australia, and it was just so inspiring. Anyway, everybody, I better close it out. It's starting to get a little late here for me. And yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all for your participation, for joining me. And thanks again for the donation, G. And everybody, just thanks for being here. And I'll be back again sometime tomorrow. Just look out for the announcement. Good night, Biker Babe. Good night, everybody. And let me just say thanks, everyone here. And I'm going to close it out. Okay, sleep well. Thank you, Shell. And you have a good day, Shell. And everybody else, have a good evening, good day, whatever it is for you.